Hi guys, so I'm gonna read Batman and the Monster Men #2 from Matt Wagner, story and art, Dave Stewart, colors, Rob Lay, letters, Brandon Montclair, assistant editor, Bob Schreck, editor, Batman created by Bill Finger. The call comes in from Reynolds. He's a good cop, honest and dedicated. Sanitation guys pulled it up out of the sewers. Her. I thought you'd want to be in on this. There's more of her over there. Thanks, Andy. Unfortunately, something of a rarity in Gotham. Glad you called me first. This could really turn into a media circus. Do me another favor. Take your partner and patrol the edge of our crime scene. Make sure the perimeter is free of any gawkers. Give me a few minutes alone here. But, sir, shouldn't we be calling the forensics guys? In a bit. Just give me a few, okay? What the hell is happening to this city? I try not to notice the details that add up to an answer I don't want to consider. Jim, what have you got? He arrives, all black and real. No urban myth. And I think of how I spent the better part of the last year trying to uncover his secrets. Thanks for coming. Now I call him friend. Pretty grisly murder. And unusual. She was in the sewer. I think of Barbara and little James. Alive only due to his selfless actions. Safe and warm at home. Yeah, there's no head, so we'll have to hope the prints turn up an ID. Those lacerations on what's left of the torso and thigh. Yes, bite marks. I try not to think of Sarah at all. The diameter is huge. She appears to have been mauled by some wild animal. Nothing unusual reported from the local zoo. No circuses in town. There's hair and blood beneath her nails. Plenty left for your team. Yeah, thanks. Any ideas? Not yet. I'll let you know when I do. I let him have first shot at it. All right, boys. Time to get the meat wagon down here. Yes, sir, Captain. What kind of cop does that make me? Genetic manipulation isn't the hard part. It's coaxing that altered code into an already living organism. Icing the cake, as it were. So far, it must be told, my efforts in this vein have been less than successful. For unknown reasons, radical mutation occurs at this stage, a fact that distresses but has yet to deter me. Excuse me, Professor. What is it? I'm sorry, Professor. They just... Ease up, bum boy. You see, we just need to have a few words with your employer. Nice like. You are, I take it, associates of Sal Maroni? Hey, you see, Carlo? I told you he was a smart guy. Smart enough to pay his debts on time and keep his arms in one piece. Advice you seem to have ignored. Occupational hazard. But this ain't about me, Coke bottles. No smoking in my lab. A health nut, too. You see, Carlo, this guy's a genius. Which means you'll remember that we expect weekly payments out of you. Turns out Sal runs a floating poker game not too far from here. We'll stop by after the gig on Friday. That gives you 2 days, smart guy. Follow them, Sanjay. An illegal gambling den. We'll be flush with illicit cash. Yes, Professor. Okay, so my handsome prince does have one big shortcoming. He's terminally late. Especially at night.
God, I can't even remember the last time I sat and waited for a man in public like this. I hope he realizes how lucky he is. I'll give him just 10 more.
Hope I'm not in too deep. Sorry.
Well, the jury's still out. And you're all wet. Was that board meeting in a pool?
Raining. The wine, sir. No, thank you. Water's fine. But now I'm here. And dining with Gotham's loveliest lawyer-to-be. For that I would have braved any element.
Okay, so I guess we'll suspend your sentence in favor of some community service. His eating habits are odd, too. Rarely veers from steak and vegetables. Never, ever has dessert. An athlete's diet. So Daddy says he'd like to get to know you better. Says he wants to see if all the rumors about you are true.
Not a one. I'm really pretty simple at heart. What you see is what you get.
And I like what I see.
Me too.
So, where to? Your pretty simple mansion again?
Not tonight. I got an early meeting that I can't miss.
I was hoping to discuss the terms of your probation.
Soon. I am your prisoner, counselor.
He claims to be straightforward, yet he never really tells me what he's doing or where he's going. Is he hiding something? Perhaps the rumors about him are true. What if there's another woman? Or several? Now I'm being paranoid. Are those sirens? This city.
All units respond. Officers in pursuit of robbery suspects. Just turning onto West 39th. Repeat, all units.
Damn it, those jerks are gonna hit someone.
Hold steady, man. Give me a clean shot.
Watch it.
Holy, what the hell?
Damn it, our ride's fried. Watch out, the cops.
Who's got the goods? I got him.
We gotta get it clear.
Take him out.
Where the hell is that backup? On the way. Watch me plant one right in that big guy's head.
What are you waiting for? Yeah.
What's wrong back
Holy.
Jerry, Bobby, what the hell is going on? Damn bastard. Get you. Batman, hold it right there. I'll shoot.
He's up there, partner. What are you doing? He's a wanted felon. There's a standing warrant on him. Commissioner Grogan.
Commissioner Grogan isn't here. And that wanted felon just took out 4 heavily armed, hopped-up dirtbags without a single shot being fired. I say, let's keep it that way. Now come on. Let's go see what he's left for us.
Another obstacle. The availability of test subjects. And here again. Drastic measures are necessary. I think this is another continuity error kind. I think it is because there's another sequel to Batman Year One called The Man Who Laughs. I'm gonna read that one eventually. Batman the Man Who Laughs. It's the first appearance of the Joker, or his origin story in fighting Batman. It's like a retelling of it. And in that, Arkham Asylum is depicted as being like reopened. It was closed for a while, and it's being reopened during the events of that. And the events of that should take place after this, because in the first issue we see that Batman was fighting the Red Hood, which it doesn't make sense like timeline wise, but I guess you could just throw out the like Arkham Asylum is always being open or whatever. But drastic measures are necessary. So, Professor Strange, trawling for rubbish again. Well, you came to the right place. Got a ripe one for you tonight. Untraceable, I hope. If any of these men were ever connected to me, Don't get your panties tight. You'll see. Nobody's gonna miss this guy. He's been inside for so long and zonked out on so many meds. I doubt even he knows he's still here. A real bottom feeder. Pleasure doing business with you, Prof. As always.
I don't expect you to understand this, but the pleasure is all yours.
Yeah. Geez, real holier than thou, that one.
I remember when I first became a cop. It seemed easier to tell the good guys from the bad. But Gotham City has a way of confusing that issue.
Jim, thought you want to hear the latest on that jewel heist that got interrupted.
What do you got, Danny?
Okay, at first glance, that mystery car that collided with that getaway vehicle looked like any other nondescript black sedan on the road, until we dug further. First off, the plates weren't fake. Or the plates were fake. In the trunk, we found half a dozen more phony plates, along with 300 yards of nylon cord and an EMT medical kit. The wheels, filled with flat-resistant gel. The glass tinted and bulletproof. The frame lined with plate steel. Turbocharged engine responds to, get this, short-distance remote control. Of course, no prints on any of it. Looks like our Batman lost his car.
Oh, well. Guess he'll just have to fly from now on.
Wrong guy. He's in Metropolis. Also, got the lab work on your Jane Doe.
Those hair and blood samples under... Oh, I think... I don't... Oh, no, so that's Commissioner Gordon talking. Those hair and blood samples under her nails. Human. But how is that possible? The samples were 4 or 5 times as thick as normal human hair. I need to trace the remains to their source. As always, it seems my timely reminders that you need to eat will be lost in the frantic furl of black leather. Sorry, Alfred. I need to follow up a trail before it goes cold. I'll eat later, I promise. Very good, sir. It is a shame about the loss of your night car. Doesn't matter. You've seen inside the garage. I'm working on something new. Something better. So that's supposed to be the Batmobile, so Batman's working on making the Batmobile. I built up Madison Industries from a single office and a single secretary. I now employ nearly 2,000 of Gotham's hard-working citizens. A responsibility I take very seriously.
So, Norman, why am I here tonight?
Don't play coy with me, Maroni. There's only one reason I'd have any use for you.
Oh, I know the purpose of my visit, my friend. I want to know why you have need of my services again.
You're a cruel man, you know that?
Hey, it's 11. Trouble making payroll again, eh?
Several of my investments haven't panned out, and 2 of our foreign distributors are in deep arrears.
Tragic. You dug into their retirement funds yet?
Nor will I. It's why I'm forced to deal with you.
Well, hope your workers appreciate this, but something tells me they won't. Not enough. 3 million is a lot of scratch. Yours at 30%. We got a deal. Be seeing you, Norman.
Daddy? Were you smoking in here? Oh, Julie, you're home. No, my dear, I had a visitor, whose manners leave a bit to be desired. Why are you here, dear? I thought you had a date this evening.
Bruce had another commitment. We called it an early night.
Another commitment, eh? Tell me, dear, do you trust this man? I mean, his reputation.
I know, Daddy. I want to trust him. But there are times, I must admit, I feel I barely know him. tracking upstream from where the remains were uncovered. Scraps of a biohazard bag. Could her murderer have been in the medical profession? And what of those enormous bites? This case is confusing. Right now, Maroney's activities are more immediate. The subject's immunity systems need bolstering. Before they can accept the altered DNA, a small implant releases necessary stimulators. Sweet reason that this be the one that succeeds.
Professor, I have located the gangster's gambling house. There is a game in progress now.
How many total?
Around a dozen men. I'd say less than half are armed.
And I should say only once. Only one will be sufficient. Wouldn't you agree?
More than enough, yes, Professor.
So that they're unlocking the Monster Man from the jail cell. That's the code, kid. Must be Richie or Carlo. Let him in.
Gentlemen, the flop. What the hell time is it?
Time for you to sit your ass right where it is.
You ain't taking off with that pile of chips yet.
You see, Carlo,
It's like I told you. Sal takes care of his own. Like the other night. He had us out of custody, and all charges dropped. In under an hour.
Yeah, guess that eyewitness decided he wanted to keep both of his.
What the hell?
You think it's the cops? Nothing like this. Could be that bat creep. Man, wouldn't I just love to get another shot at him. Richie, I don't know. Maybe we should wait and call him. What the hell are you moaning about? Carlo?
Crap. Oh, my man. Head feels like a bowling pin. What the hell is that smell? What the?
And that's the end. So I hope you guys, or to be continued. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.